Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board. Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. The ball goes in. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Soule picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Aviguera. Lavia. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. No goals as yet. And beyond the defence. That's been drilled in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's so... Oh, can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Gol del Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
space to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's neat. It's Holland! And that certainly packs a punch. It's just beyond his reach. Guerra. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Sucic. Guerra stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Twice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Up he goes! And now it's a race for the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for them.
Jones. Guerra.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Soulé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sucic. The most accurate pass. Lavia. Soulé. And it's Musiala. Musiala. And the finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Sucic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lavia. Liam Talat. Now it's Soulé. Guerra. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Well, that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Out for a throw.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Could be danger here. And it's Lavia. Guerra. Soulé. There's plenty of space out wide here. And he lines up a cross. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
We
are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Javi Guerra. Now it's Musiala. It's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! Well, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Swings it across. Chance! Quick reaction. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Adeyemi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a simple one for the keeper. Liam Talat does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Garvin. Musiala. Now it's Okafor. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Sucic. Now it's Okafor. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Musiala. The pass has gone astray. Sucic. Adeyemi. Now it's Okafor. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liam Talat. Well seen.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Corner number 4 coming up here. Clear away. Mosquera.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a promising position. Pings it across. And that should get the job done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adeyemi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Gasharovski. Jones. Oh, such a clever touch. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. And it's Jones. Great vision.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just want to stand firm and defend it. Jones. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Lavi. Artur. Pass somewhat off target. Intact, just.
Jones absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Lavi. Jones.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, sweet feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Mukiele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely feet. Here comes the beat. Gets big! And he's there to clear it. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
No outsmarting him this time. And no, he's seen through all of that. Thinks about the shot. Has crossed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now there's a fine ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Artur. He's picked his way through. Cross to the back post. So that's it. It is all over. Dortmund pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Soulé. Interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Jones. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and...
Decent shot! Eze. What a throw in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
It's the lack! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being first to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Lukiele. Driving forward. And he's had it nicked away. Driving on and making good progress. Okafor receives it in a wide position. Javiguera. And they could break here. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top. He's trying. Oh, that was no routine save.
Javiguera actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Musiala! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Lavia. Musiala. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Eze. Threads one in. Javiguera. Soule. Liam Talat. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Eze. And it's Eze. And it's Jones. Musiala. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's the lap! Now, he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Osterwolde. And it's Eze. Oh, what a ball! Musiala.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Soule. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
But Peter, you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Goes down, but nothing given. Liam Talat. And it's Javi Guerra. And here's Soule. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Musiala. Soule. A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oosterwolde. And it's Eze. Here's Jones, looking to play him in. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are gone.
Marcó
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Borussia Dortmund really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business. Lavia. Mosquera. Javi Guerra. Knocks it out wide. Mosquera. He's ended up in no man's land. Here's a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Musiala. Liam Talat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can they get him away? And it's Okafor. Bit too much weight on the pass. Liam Talat. Now it's Soule. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jones. Colossian did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Okafor. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sule.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The most accurate pass. Okafor. Sucic. Liam Talat. And the counter is on. And Javi Guerra. Oosterwolde with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Javi Guerra.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Gea getting this one
La
clear.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Musiala. And here's Sule. He's in a great position here. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Sule. And it's Lavia. Now the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Here comes another clean right there! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5,
Have got changes
el
here
dorsal
for both
11
sides, in fact.
serán sustituidos
Well,
por
this is what we've been
el
waiting
dorsal
for.
8, el dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Rosier. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good foot in there. No, he's seen through all of that. Sucic. Now it's Chiesa. Throw it. Sule. And it's Javi Guerra. They have have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lavia proves too strong. Aviguera. Jones. Chance here to counter. And it's Jones. And he's had a hit! Aviguera. Soule. No, he's got that wrong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rosier. He welcomes it in, and he's managed to get through. He's had a shot! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Jones. Rosier. And he welcomes the chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that read.
Takes the shot! No, not quite.
Jones clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Jones.
I thought it was going to happen then.
A real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's being shifted off it.
Habrá un
Borussia
minuto de
Dortmund
descuento.
needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's led plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. Followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate literati. And already we're underway here. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Here's a shot! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Eze.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jones gets a foot in here, and it's Jones.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sucic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Lavia. He's not got that. No goals as yet. Oh, somewhat off target. Lavia. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's on it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Javiguera. Now it's Sule. Sule's cross. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Taking no chances there. And the line! Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Mosquera. Eze puts his foot on the gas. Javiguera, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jones. Darami. That's good play, just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. It had to be. Shoots it through. Shot a goal! Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Velocian, Musiala, that's Sule. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sucic, and it's Eze. Velocian did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. Lavia. Liam Delap. Musiala. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Jones.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Eze. Sule. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's being shifted off it. Yes, to show off his quick feet. A heavy challenge. It's run loose. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Lavia. Liam Delap. Musiala. He's hit it long, but astray. Sucic. Chance here to counter. Now it's Eze. Decent progress down the left. Very nicely done. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Eze, the most accurate pass. Lavia. And Javi Guerra. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pressing high and with purpose. Liam Delat. Gasharovski. Musiala. Good ball, good take. It's Delat! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the most significant moment of the game. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Eze. Wiggles his way through. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Musiala, Mosquera, Javi Guerra, Musiala, Liam Delat, picks up brilliantly. Borussia Dortmund still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lavia. Liam Delat. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this?
La asistencia a este partido
Well, the time is
asciende a
right to start taking
98.004
risks. They may well be
espectadores.
happy just to level this.
Mosquera. And smartly reclaimed. He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Jones. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Eze.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos
Oh,
por
such a
el
clever
dorsal
touch.
8. El dorsal
He's
4.
gone through, and he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Jones. Is there any support? Jones! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rosier. Now it's Soule. Stood up well to him there. Sucic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Borussia Dortmund desperately searching for the winner here. Somewhat off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Sucic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Soule. And it's Javi Guerra. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That's Chiesa. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rosier, a pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gashorovsky. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they could break here. Ekitike. And that interception was most necessary. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me